What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 141. 141 of Lured Up, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. I'm your host, Ken Pescator, joined by my co-host, Adam Tuttle. Adam, hello.
Hello, everyone. GoFest
What's up?
Is almost here.
Yo, it's here, dude.
Oh, it's here.
It's like,
well, it's today-ish.
It's pretty
tomorrow.
much here.
When you're listening to this, it's today, tomorrow.
By the time you hear this, it's happening in some parts of the world. Not in the United States, but it's some parts of the world where time zones break the time-space continuum.
Where Dialga and
Shit
Palkia
is
have
going
shifted
down.
time and space again.
I'm hyped, man. This is the week we've all been waiting for. I mean, it's
weekend.
pretty exciting that it's
the
finally
weekend
here.
that we've all been waiting for.
I'm really excited. So we got plenty to cover today. We're going to have to keep the pace pretty brisk.
We're going to need a brisk walk here.
Look, otherwise it's going to be a 2-hour fucking show. So we got a lot to cover. We'll do a real quick recap of the previous week. This is going to be including the GoFest Weekly Challenge for Friendship. We had Gastly Community Day. We had Oddish Spotlight Hour. We had our final Kyurem Raid Hour. So we'll get through all that. We'll prepare you for day one of GoFest. So they've given us the info on day one. We know about it. We still don't know what's going on in day two, but we have a little bit more info on day one, including information regarding the virtual team lounge, which is super exciting. And we also have details for the Global Challenge Ultra Unlock. That sounds like a fucking anime kind of thing. The Global Challenge Ultra
We already
Unlock
had something
Mega.
like this where we could barely, it was like the best trainer challenge.
The champion
challenge,
trainer
challenge,
celebration,
champion.
Yeah, some shit like that. No, but we're the past couple Go Fests, the previous years, they've done these global challenges. This is no different, but this time around, we're able to monitor and track our progress and our friends' progress. We'll talk about all of that. We have a ton of details on the third season of the Go Battle League, including the full schedule. We've got a bunch of move updates. We've got some miscellaneous news to cover, and then we have some listener emails. A lot to get through this week. So let's do it. Adam, why don't you recap us on the previous week and we'll go from there.
I'll put the cap on the event recap.
Thank you.
All right. So we had our last week of Pokemon Go Prep, which included the GoFest Weekly Challenge for Friendship and the summer-themed event. So I hope you got all of your sunglass, cool hat-wearing Pikachus.
Yeah.
I wasn't excited for that. It brought us the release of Petalil and the ability to unlock Togetic, Dratini, and Litwick during GoFest weekend. The Unlockable Elite Challenge was pretty easy this week and only required you to interact with your buddy to earn some hearts. Simple.
Yeah, it was much easier than the battle one.
Easy peasy, patil, squeezy.
Petalil squeezy.
Petalil squeezy. The
Yes.
summer theme event brought us summer theme Pokemon, including that god-awful Pikachu. I mean, somebody likes it somewhere. As well as Shiny Bellsprout, which I was able to nab.
Oh, that's a good shiny, man. That's a good shiny.
It was one of those, I was leaving a birthday party. I saw it, and it was like, I was at a stop sign. I could hit the stop, or I could touch the Bellsprout, and because I was turning and going right. So I stopped, and I hit the Bellsprout and started turning, and then it came up on the screen, and I was like, holy guacamole. Shiny Bellsprout. It's beautiful. It's yellow.
It's a good one,
absolutely
man. It
love
looks
it.
so good.
I want to evolve it because the Victory Bell also looks nice, but I won't.
When you get an evolution family Pokemon, do you evolve it straight up to the highest, or do you hold on to it so you get others?
I hold on to it until I get others. Because there's always that chance that why would you evolve it if you could let's just say you got a shiny that's 100%. I want to evolve that and have a maxed out shiny giant evolution. That just sounds so cool.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I mean, I typically will evolve it straight away, just so it's like when it's a lot easier if I'm going to be trading for a shiny or something like that. People are going to typically have the base forms, the basic form, and not the evolved form, the trade. But
aside from Bellsprout, what do you think about the spawn pool?
So I like the pool itself.
Literally,
that was really
it was
cool.
A lot of Krabby.
Yeah, there was a lot of Krabby, but the summer hat Pikachu, it didn't seem like
overbearing.
That. Yeah.
It was nice.
I did like. Yeah, I hatched a couple Pichus with the summer hat. That was cool because I kind of forgot that was a thing. But very, very few of the Summer Hat Pikachus in the wild. So it wasn't too much. I didn't have to worry about transferring a whole, shit ton of them or anything like that. So that was okay. But, I like the pool. I thought it was cool seeing those Pokemon in the wild.
Yeah, I hatched a Petilil that was 98%.
Oh, nice.
It had max attack and defense, but 1 point away from being 100%. I was like, are you serious right now? I got it before my actual quest reward. I actually didn't complete it at the beginning. I had them all. It just
no. I've seen quite a few in the wild. I've seen probably about the same amount of Petilil than I have the Summer Hat Pikachu. It's probably been pretty similar. So
yeah, and then you could also get the snapshots with Petilil, which I didn't realize at first. I did 2 or 3, and I was like, oh, okay, Krabby and Slowpoke, whatever. And the next day I got Petilil, and I was like, whoa, game changer.
All right, that Slowpoke pose is fucking hilarious because it's facing the camera straight away, and its tail is up in the air. So it's if you have the Pokemon that you're shooting standing square in the photo, it's perfectly positioned behind Slowpoke, with the tail up in the air. It's what's going on here, man? It's very funny looking photo bomb. Well, did you see that pose though? Did you see the ridiculous Slowpoke pose?
Oh yeah, it just kind of got in my Pokemon's face. I'm like, come on. And then its butt was in my face.
It's that's what I'm saying. Its ass is in the air. It's
there was 2 different ones. There was one where he's literally your entire screen, which I don't like.
I don't think I saw that. I think I only saw the one where it's just there in the center and its tail is straight up. So it's the Pokemon that you're shooting. If it's I had a Tyranitar that was because I was doing the, take a picture of a rock Pokemon, the research. And it's the Tyranitar is rearing back roar, and then Slowbro's in front of it with its ass, pointed up in the air. It was dude, this is fucked up. This is funny. It's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I like the pool. I mean, did you like the pool itself?
I enjoyed the kiddie pool because my house is I get rare spawns every once in a while. So I got a total of 4 or 5 Clamperl throughout the whole thing. So that was nice. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, Clamperls are nice. That was nice. I'm still short a shiny on the Clamperl, so
gotta get it.
But
we also had Gastly Community Day on Sunday.
Yes,
which is another 6-hour event. And it featured Quarter Hatch Distance, 3-hour Incense, and Gengar that could learn Shadow Punch. Not that exciting, but it was exciting because it was still Community Day. Did you do good?
I did really well. I ended close to 30 shinies. I didn't go too hard. I was remote raiding the whole time, so it was I was really taking my time. I did catch a non-shiny Hundo and a Zero, so that was really cool.
That's cool. I just evolved my Haunter that I've been holding forever. That was 100%.
Yeah, your Hundo. I ended up with a rank 7 Ultra League Gengar, which was nice. So, it's I got a couple good ones, a couple good IV spreads for PvP. I don't know necessarily if I'll be using it, but it's good to know that they're there and they're good ones. But I was probably most excited about the Zero. The Zero was really cool. I wish it was shiny, but still, I like catching
cool.
Zeros.
Did you at least evolve it?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah!
Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Tuesday we had Oddish Spotlight Hour, which was double Stardust, and the final Kyurem Hour earlier today, which is Wednesday. Before Spotlight Hour, this kind of goes back to the spawn pool from the event. So there was a ton of Oddish, especially when it was sunny out.
Before the actual Spotlight Hour.
Yeah, before
right?
the Spotlight Hour.
Yeah. I saw a lot of people posting on Twitter like what the hell's going on here? The event hasn't started yet, but there's Oddish everywhere and there's Shelder everywhere. They were is this fucked up? Is the Spotlight Hour are Shelders over spawning or something like that? But yeah, I saw some weirdness with the spawns just before Spotlight Hour, and people were posting about it, but I don't know if it was actually a chronic thing or just something kind of isolated. But
well, I noticed and I started.
Did you get the shiny though?
I did not get a shiny, but right before the event, I started I was out and I saw a bunch of Oddish, and I'm like, all right, I was just clicking them just to see if they were shiny, and then I clicked one and I clicked it wasn't shiny. I backed out and I was like, wait a minute, that CP was really high. It was over 1,000, but it was 1,100 something. So I was like, that's really high. So I clicked it again, and it said 1,123 or something like that. I don't have it out in front of me, but I catch it. It's 100%.
Wow.
So I'm freaking out. I'm like, all right, cool. I've got 100% Blossom already. And yes, I chose to evolve Blossom first as my 100% because it needed a stone to evolve. But now I can have 100% Vileplume. I am so
that's
excited.
Awesome. That's legit. Nice. Okay.
And then my community basically requested me to do some raids at the last 2 minutes of raid hour, which was cool. So nice. I did 2. Nice. But how was your Spotlight Hour and Kyurem raid hour?
So Spotlight Hour, I went fucking ham. Like, I went crazy. I caught over 400 Oddish on Spotlight Hour. It was insane. It was nonstop catching, fast catch the whole time. I played in the car. It's like, it was 98 fucking degrees in Jersey. There was no way, like, Gastly Community Day, I literally had to stop playing a couple times in the day because my phone was overheated. Like, it was just running at like 1 frame every 2 fucking seconds. The thing was chugging along. The screen was like a fucking molten lava. Like, I was like worried about like my battery delaminating. Like, that's how hot it was. So I literally had to like walk for an hour, do an hour in the car, walk for an hour, do an hour in the car. But for, so that was Gastly. But for Spotlight Hour, I drove the entire time and played, fast catch, and it was insane. The fucking spawns were just unbelievably dense, and I was literally able to catch 400 fucking Oddish.
Wow.
Like, I used just about exactly 500 balls, 500 regular Pokeballs in.
Jeez, I thought you had those excellent throws down, dude.
I do, but not when I'm fucking driving one-handed fast catching. But no, it was it was insane. No shinies, which sucks because I just need 1 more Oddish to complete the full line. But I had a blast. I love the weed Pokemon. It's a fan favorite. So I would love the shiny, but the fact that it was double Stardust and I was able to like run the star piece the whole time and just recoup some of the Stardust I've been spending, frivolously on PvP. That was really good. So I had a great time, man. I thought it was great. Kyurem raid hour, I didn't do it on foot, so I didn't play locally. And I said to myself, I got plenty of shit to do at home. Had to write the show for tonight. I'm just backed up on shit with the brand. I was like, you know what? I just need to put myself in front of the computer and start doing work because there's just so much going on. We had our patron Zoom call just prior to this. So it's like, we have a lot cooking with the brand. I wanted to make sure that was situated before I just go out and play the fucking game. So I skipped the raid hour on foot. But once I got home and I was in front of the computer, I just put the call out like, hey, fucking invite me. And sitting in front of my machine for 2 hours leading up to just before we started recording, I did 20 Kyurems remotely. So it was like, thank you to everyone for the raids, Pogo Joel, Pet Shop Chick, True Inferno. It was great. Everyone was just
That's a lot of remote raid passes.
Dude, man, I said fuck it, and I dropped, a big chunk of change on coins. We'll get into why later, but I was like, you know what? I want to play with the community. I'm having a really good time with it. I've been raiding with Palo a lot from Mexico and got a shiny Timber.
Did you see those coffee cups from 7-Eleven?
Yeah, man.
I want one. Palo, if you're listening.
Dude, they fucked Team Instinct, though. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed.
There's a red cup, a blue cup, and like a white cup.
It hurts too much.
Why not make that last cup yellow? Like, what, they fucked Team Instinct. It's like, no, they're awesome. It's like, I want a Slurpee in that fucking cup. But yeah, they're like coffee cups that have like coffee cup plastic lids. Really cool. They're doing amazing shit in Mexico with the 7-Eleven partnership. So freaking cool. Their tournaments and the stores are decked out. There's like lots of like point of purchase stuff like all over the stores for Pokemon. Very, very cool shit going on in Mexico. Really cool. But yeah, I want those fucking cups for sure. All right. That was last week. This week, obviously we have GoFest.
What do I need to do as a trainer?
Yeah, I can only prep you halfway because we only know really what's going on in day 1. We still don't know what's going on in day 2. They're keeping it a secret. I love it. Even as like, from a journalistic perspective, I kind of like that air of mystery about this because shit leaks all the time and data mines and all that stuff. And it's like, it's good to know that things are still opening up in the air. Now, Pokeminers did find the complete special research line for day one. We're not going to cover that here. Simply because it's like, look, this is an event. This is excitement time. I don't want to fucking spoil it for anyone. I don't personally want to be spoiled. I've done a good job of keeping away from it.
I feel the same, 110%.
Now, if it was like an APK mine of an update that's going to be slowly rolling out to people, that's one thing. But for an event like this, I don't know if I feel like leaking it is in bad taste. It's just not what I want to, how I want to experience it. So it's like I said, an APK mine, it's great. But I can imagine that from like Pokeminers' perspective, this is a gold mine for them. This is like, where they're going to get the most impression share because people want to see this stuff. So it's like, yeah, as soon as they get the GoFest info, they want to get that shit out there. But I don't know. There's this weird, weird little thing in me that's just like, nah, don't look into this. Like, don't cover this. Like, let this one go and let GoFest happen organically. So we're not going to cover that, but if you do want to see it, you can go to Pokeminers Discord or Twitter and get all that information. But we're not going to be covering it here. But Niantic did come out on Pokemon Go Live and made a really cool announcement. We knew that there was something coming called the Virtual Team Lounge. We now have information on how that works, and it's currently live on the web. So you can actually go to PokemonGoLive.com. I'll put the link in the description. And jump over to the Virtual Team Lounge. You pick your team. It makes the color of the screen, your team colors, really, really cool. And the purpose of the Team Lounge, Adam will kind of get to in a moment, but it will be accessible online, and there's just going to be an awesome amount of content from Niantic themselves and a whole shit ton of international content creators. So Adam will go over that in a minute, but it's really fucking cool. Now, you're also going to be able to keep up with the rotating habitats, and we've learned before, because they released this about a month ago, that the habitats are going to include fire, water, grass, battle, and friendship. Each habitat will rotate twice, so you'll have 2 hours per habitat, and I guess it'll be like top of the day, bottom of the day kind of thing, like they'll rotate like that. Niantic has also shared with us a pro tip, and I put this out on Twitter. This is a really good one. You're going to want to send your gifts during the friendship block of time, and then open them during the bonus after the friendship amount of time. So just pay attention to those time windows so you can maximize your efficiency there. Now, the hype level is increased because Niantic did put a tweet out saying that during GoFest, you're going to be able to send 200 gifts.
200?
So rather than sending out 100 gifts a day, you can now send 200 gifts. And I'd imagine that this is going to be not only is it cool, but it's going to be a very passive answer to Pokeball shortage problems, because I'm sure they're going to increase what comes with the gifts. You can open 200 fucking gifts a day. There shouldn't be an issue with Pokeballs. Make sure you make friends. That's the only thing. If you don't have the friends, you're not going to be able to get the gifts. So make some friends, get the gifts.
Yeah, imagine if you got 5 Pokeballs from all 200.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's plenty. It's legit. It's definitely legit.
Make friends.
Yep. Day one's also going to bring us the special research story that will most likely encounter Victini. We know all about this. Victini's move, V-Create, which is actually going to be fucking awesome fire move in PvE and PvP. So I'm excited for Victini. There was some additional Team Rocket-like scraps of paper that, were, like the Willows report that we had for the balloons that show the Team Rocket leaders and a couple grunts, and they actually show a balloon coming down and someone catching Victini in a Pokeball. So I don't know if our special research would kind of be around us having to rescue Victini from Team Rocket, or there'll be some kind of element where Team Rocket will be coming after Victini. I don't know, but it looks pretty fucking cool. You're also going to be able to track the progress of the Global Challenge Arena. This is going to be where, again, this part only for ticket holders, where there's going to be timed goals that can be tracked in real time, and completing those goals will give you bonuses for the remainder of that hour. So you're going to want to act as fast as you can. Don't forget, we're going to have encounters with over 75 species, all 3 timed research leading up to this. that you can unlock, each team could unlock Pokemon, was successful all the way around. So just there, we had 9 additional species of Pokemon added to the pool, plus they had already said 75. So it could be, closer to 90 Pokemon that, species that we're going to be able to encounter during GoFest, which is amazing. But I'm really, really excited for the virtual team lounge. And before Adam kind of breaks that down, I'm super, super excited to announce that I will be hosting the only live segments of the GoFest stream along with Chris from GoCast. We're going to have 3 separate segments that we're going to be hosting live, doing trivia, interactive trivia, where through the chat, you're going to be able to play the game with us, answer the questions. It'll keep track of your score, and there's going to be some prizes. You're going to get codes to unlock some goodies in the game, which is phenomenal. So the times that I'm going to be live. Now, this is designed to be in the Japanese market, the German market, and the U.S. market. So the times are a little fucking bananas. Saturday the 25th, 2 a.m., 6 a.m., and then 3 p.m. So the links will be in the description of where you can find that. But however, in the virtual team lounge that Adam's going to break down, there will be a full schedule of everything that's going on. So you'll be able to keep track of all that stuff. Also want to disclose, that's absolutely a fucking sponsored situation from Niantic. So Niantic, thank you for the opportunity. Hashtag Niantic, hashtag sponsored. Just had to say that because FCC likes to fuck with brands.
The FCC
but Adam, why don't you tell us about the virtual team lounge? I'm really excited for this feature. I think it's really neat.
So earlier today, Niantic shared a post on PokemonGoLive.com about the virtual team lounge and what trainers can expect to see. The lounge will be an online space that will feature a ton of exclusive Pokemon Go content, including a keynote from John Hankey himself.
Woohoo!
Also, videos from your favorite content creators, as well as some developer insights, which is awesome. I cannot wait to see those. I love stuff like that. Even a behind-the-scenes look at the GoFest commercial, featuring an appearance from the director, Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, so neat.
Jeez, they've got this jam-packed.
No, it's legit, man.
So between the virtual team lounge and the expanded Today view, there's going to be plenty of exciting things to do while you take a break from the game, which remember, stay hydrated, eat some food.
Yes.
Take a break when you need to. Recharge both your mind,
especially if
and
it's
your
hot.
Battery packs. Exactly.
Yes.
And remember that in the Today view, you'll be able to track the global challenges that will be taking place each hour of the event. You'll also be able to see how your progress compares to those of on your friends list, which is so cool. I cannot wait to be like, I got
in real time.
Yeah,
in real time. So that's really neat.
Call out your friends in your Discord, be like, hey, you're not pulling your weight. Send some more gifts.
Exactly.
And we also just received information on what the Ultra Unlocks will be. Ken, take it away.
The Ultra Unlocks, this is like a GoFest tradition. They've done it for the past 2 years where there's going to be some kind of global competition. This is the thing where the whole internet's like, yeah, they don't keep fucking track of this shit. And it's like, no, they really do count up all this stuff. But what we're going to have here, which is amazing, is 32 separate challenges as part of this global challenge, which will all be able to be tracked in the global challenge arena. Now, each time 8 challenges are completed, it will unlock a bonus event that's going to take place in the coming weeks after GoFest. So there's 32 total, but as soon as 8 are completed, it unlocks a special challenge. So if 8 challenges are completed, it will unlock Dragon Week, which is going to begin on Friday, July 31st, and will feature Pokemon like
Rayquaza.
It'll feature Pokemon like Gibble, Alolan Executor, Horsey, Dratini, and more. Dragons are going to be in the 7K egg pool, including Dino, which will have its shiny released, so you can get shiny Dino. And it looks like there's going to be timed research also for each of the Ultra Unlocks, and if that wasn't enough, like Adam alluded to, Rayquaza coming back to 5-star raids. Everyone loves some fucking Rayquaza raids. It's a great fucking shiny. I know people are going to be... I just cannot wait to remote raid Rayquaza because everyone's going to be fucking doing it. It's going to be great. All the cool kids are doing it, man. I can't wait.
Yo, what are you guys doing later? You doing some Rayquaza?
I'm doing some Rayquaza, bro. All right, so if 16 global challenges are completed, it's going to unlock Enigma Week, which will begin on Friday, August 7th, following week. This week is going to bring the release of Elgium. Did I say it right?
Elgium.
And the return of Deoxys. Pokemon like Staryu, Jigglypuff, Solrock, Lunatone, and more will be in the wild. The raids is where it gets really interesting. There's going to be a full raid pool shift. However, Unknown, spelling ULTRA, Ultra, will also be in raids. So Unknowns in raids. Pretty fucking cool. Now, Deoxys is coming back. And Deoxys can be shiny, along with shiny Staryu as well. So we have shiny Staryu, shiny Deoxys. Now, the blog does not say what form of Deoxys we're going to get. So maybe they update this, maybe they don't. But we just know Deoxys is coming back, and it could be shiny. Maybe it'll be all the Deoxys forms. We'll have to see. We'll have to tell. But shiny Deoxys coming to the game. Finally, if 24 global challenges, remember there's 32 total. If 24 of the 32 are completed, it will unlock Unova Week. And this is awesome. It'll begin the following Friday, August 14th, and will introduce Sewaddle, Cottony, Emolga, and Buffalant to the game. And Buffalant will be a regional Pokemon that will only be available in the New York City area, which is phenomenal because I'm just outside New York City. So I love it. So I'll be able to catch some fucking Buffalant. That'd be great trade bait when I finally go back to like real events, live events and stuff. I'll be able to trade these fucking things away. So good stuff.
But is there any reason as to why it's just the New York City area?
Because there's no real northern U.S. regionals. Like all the U.S. specific regionals, like we have Tauros, North American, but things like Carnivine and Corsola, and who else? There's one other one. They're like southern United States and the East Coast.
Okay. So and I guess Buffalo, New York, that makes sense, right?
Oh, fuck. Maybe. Yeah, but still, Buffalo is still pretty far from New York City. New York's a big state. Anyway. It's going to be great because I can catch it. That's all I fucking care about. Sorry, suckers. Also, Unova Pokemon will be in raids, including Adam. Can you read this Pokemon for me? I can't really read this name here.
Isn't it Ragnarok or Ragnarola? Hold on. So Ragnarola.
Ragnarola will be in raids along with Genesect in 5-star raids, both of which can be shiny. Fucking shiny Genesect, dude. What the fuck? Totally by surprise.
Just came out.
I know. Love it. Will it have drives? Will it have different moves? I don't fucking know, but it will be shiny. And like I said, there's 32 challenges. We have the 3 weeks worth of events with unlocking up to, 24 of them. Does that mean there's going to be like some super mega ultra unlock if all 32 are completed? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Slackers.
That would be fucking cool.
We don't want to know,
right?
We don't want to know what 32 won't get us.
It just seems too weird that there's 32 of them and they tell us what you can get at 8, 16, and 24, but then they just leave 32 out. So maybe that'll come in time. Maybe it'll be something fucking special. Maybe they keep it a surprise. Maybe
regional switch up.
Yeah, who the fuck knows? That's GoFest. There's a lot going on. We still don't know what the fuck is going on for day 2. So next week's show is going to be amazing. I'm sure there's going to be a ton to fucking talk about because there's just so much uncertainty right now of what's going on for day 2.
Literally, it could be an entire show of just our experience quick and then emails from the entire community.
Dude, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited to play. I can't wait. I'm going to be a fucking zombie because it's like we were talking about this before we recorded. Friday night, we're recording a creator series with the cruise ship with Tom Cruise. Then Friday night, I'm going to be doing Go Battle League stuff. # sponsored. Then Saturday, 2 a.m., 6 a.m., I have the fucking trivia segments. The event starts at 10 a.m. Then at 3 p.m., I've got another trivia segment. Then I play GoFest till 8 p.m. Then at 10:30 p.m., we record Gotta Watch 'Em All. And then we got to go to bed and wake up and do fucking GoFest the next day. So it's like I'm going to be a fucking zombie. But it's a labor of love. I can't wait. All right, Adam, let's shift gears a little bit. Yeah, battles, man. Go Battle League had a pretty nice update come out today.
Oh, man, there was an update on the update. No, here's an update on the update. Trainers completed over 1 billion. 1 billion.
Billion would it be?
with a
Three
B.
comma club.
Yeah. Battles during the first 2 seasons of Go Battle League. And Season 2 will be wrapping up on Monday, July 27th. So once Season 3 begins, your end of season rewards will be paid out, and they'll be available on your battle screen. We also have our full Season 3 schedule. It goes as follows. Great League will begin on Monday, July 27th. Ultra League and a 2,500 CP Premier Cup will begin on Monday, August 10th. Master
that's
League.
a nice little switch.
Yeah. Master League and the No Limit Premier Cup will begin on Monday, September 7th. All 3 leagues and the No Limit Premier Cup will begin on Monday, September 4th. Season 4 will begin on Monday, September 14th.
All right, place your bets. Will this schedule maintain those dates, or will it change? Remember how many times like the Season 2 fucking changed dates and everything? So place your bets now. Is this gonna? You think this is gonna be the actual dates of when these things happen? Or
I
do you
think so. I think so.
Oh shit! We'll have to come back to that. Mark
yeah. So Ken doesn't think highly, and I
no. There's no
faith.
way that they're
I have
holding to
faith.
the schedule. There's no way.
You just
No
gotta.
way
You
at
just
all.
gotta believe, man.
You gotta
believe.
Like Parappa the Rapper.
All right. So, in addition to all that, no walking requirement for the full season.
What?
Right. Remote battle friend requirement to remain at good friends.
Yep.
Pikachu Libre avatar items remain at rank 7. MMR ratings remain the same for each rank. In
Right.
addition to the Ultra League Premier Cup, we will have a flying type cup.
Yeah, they said like more info to come on this soon, but all they said was it's flying types only. I'm sure dual types will be included in that as well.
This is exciting.
Yeah,
This is taking a page right out of somebody else's book. Yeah. Battle until you win will be removed.
Thank goodness. Now, hopefully, they remove the modifier that we talked about last week as well, and not just the battle till you win. But hopefully, people can still tank, but hopefully they won't, have that modifier for MMR.
Right. Pikachu Libre is still at rank 10. I was hoping that they'd, bring it down a little bit. I still don't have mine because I'm not that good.
Yeah. No, me either.
But, it is what it is. There will be 2 Go Battle League themed events lined up for Season 3. And then move updates for PvP were added to the game.
We've got a lot of move updates here. So
can you update me on the moves?
I will update you on the moves.
Let's move into
and
the
there's also
updates.
going to be another pose. There's another rank 10 pose that'll be available.
I forgot about that.
For Season 3.
Might be.
So there's a shit ton of moves. I'm not going to go through all of them because there really is a lot, but the link will be in the description to the Niantic blog post on Pokemon Go Live. These are the updates here. Now, Drill Peck is a flying type charge attack, will deal more damage. The flying type charge attack, Brave Bird, will deal more damage, and it severely lowers the user's defense. However, it's fucked up in the blog. They messed up, and they said that it lowers the attack. They came out with a tweet saying, sorry, we messed this up. It severely lowers the defense, not the attack, and that they were going to update the blog. At the time of this recording, they still haven't updated the blog. So just make sure you're aware of that, because graphics came out, Go Stadium put a graphic out, all saying that it severely lowers the attack, and it should be severely lowers the defense. And I think it's by 3. So 3 stages down will lower your defense, which is crazy. Infestation, a bug-type fast attack, now generates energy more quickly. We've got some moves that have been adjusted in PvE. Drill Peck, same thing. Flying type charge attack deals more damage. Brave Bird does more damage. And Hex generates energy more quickly. Now, along with these updates to existing attacks, there's also the same thing they do every time. They add moves to other Pokemon's move pools that they haven't known before. So there's a couple standouts here. Braviary in close combat. Braviary can use this attack to make opposing rock and steel type Pokemon more dependent on shields. So again, close combat, powers up quick. You could use it for, to bait whatever you have in as your charge.
I like that.
Yep. Abomasnow and Ice type Weather Ball. So Ice type charge attack is fitting for a Pokemon that appears when it's snowy. Get that stab bonus. That's nice. Now, this is a big one. Pelipper with Water type Weather Ball. This water-type charge attack is fitting for a Pokemon that appears when it's rainy, like Pelipper. There's going to be a Flying Cup. Pelipper's going to be fucking nasty with this Weather Ball move. So just make way. It's going to be great for like Steel Pokemon. It's just, I think that you're going to see a lot of Pelipper being used in the future once this update goes live. And then also Empoleon and Drill Peck. Empoleon can use this attack to make fighting type Pokemon more dependent on shields. Drill Peck, again, high energy generation, really quick. So bait those shields. So we've got a lot of moves here. If you want to see the complete list, just check the link in the description. There's a lot going on. We're 40 minutes into the show. It's a ton of information, I know. There's a lot. There's a lot fucking going on, and we moved pretty fucking fast through it, but we had to because we got to keep it. We got to keep the time of this episode down.
We got to keep the train on its tracks.
Well, we still have some shit to cover. We're going to take a little
we'll
break
derail
real quick.
after the break, but
yeah. We've got what we I think we're doing okay on time, but we'll take a little break. When we come back, we got some miscellaneous 2 bits of miscellaneous news. We've got some listener emails, a text message, and and then we'll just continue the hype train for GoFest. But we'll be back right after these words.
And we're back. And we're still getting back. And we're backing it up.
Back that ass up. We're back that ass up. Yeah. All right, we're back. All right, so a little bit of housekeeping to get through before we get into the ass of the show, before we get into the back that ass up of the show. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Please check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support the show for as little as $1 a month. Now, $1 will get you access to our patron-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And I want to give a huge shout-out to our show supporter tier patrons: Ace Trainers, Alex, Andrew, Brian, Brittany, Chad, Dem Gears Be Bangin', G-Stacks87, Go Ranger Matt, Griggle, Harry, James, Jason, Jay, Mackle, Jolt Switch, John Zero, Lynchbot, Matt, Matthew, M. Pitts, Paul, PokeNabBot, Purple Pancakes, Sam, Smeatwad, The Noise, Lousy Jedi, Woodwoos Wolf, Shiny Carol, Miles, SKT, and Chris. Also, thank you for joining the Discord tier this week, Phil. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate you. Welcome to the Discord. Also, a huge shout out to our gym leader tier patrons, Jamal, and new for this week, Tish and Robert. Thank you so much. We just met Tish on our patron Zoom call just before the show.
It was a blast.
She's from Alabama. She informed me of a store in Alabama that's called Piggly Wiggly, and I got all excited. I got really excited.
It's just fun to say.
That's what
while
I'm
you're
talking
listening
about
right now.
Jamal was like,
Piggly Wiggly.
Like, hey Tish, next week you gotta come back with like an Alabama-based story, and I'm like, yo, what more is there to talk about? She's got fucking Piggly Wigglies in her fucking town. Like that's what I'm talking about. But Tish and Robert, thank you so much for joining at the gym leader tier. We appreciate your support, and as always, huge shout out to our executive producer Paul Bott. And if Patreon isn't your thing, there's still a couple other ways you can help us out. If you're listening on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. We're almost at 1,000 subs. We're getting there. Help us out. Toss us a sub. And if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review. And also, don't forget, PokemonProfessor.com/merch is live, and we're going to have some new designs up there and new styles in the next week or so. So definitely check that out. We got hats and fanny packs coming. I'm so excited. I definitely am going to be rocking the fanny pack. Yo, I need that fanny pack.
Coops is going to need a new fanny pack.
He will. He does rock the fanny pack with fucking style.
He does.
Like, it's legit. All right, 2 very small bits of miscellaneous news here. Pokemon Go is now on TikTok. This has like been met with like such diversity. Like, some people are like, cool, I love fucking TikTok. And some people are like, fuck you, TikTok, you steal information. And then some people are like, TikTok, fuck that childish shit. Or I don't want anything to do with that. It's like, it's bizarre how separated people are on their position with TikTok. I fucking love TikTok. I think it's funny as shit.
Yes. I am right there with you. And it's easy to get lost in it.
Yeah.
Which is like the worst part, but it's a lot of fun.
But to celebrate Pokemon Go coming to TikTok, there is a Pikachu visor AR effect that you can download, kind of like just take selfies and shit with it. It's really cool. Also, this one was so welcomed. I'm hoping that you haven't transferred your legendaries or shinies more so than what you would, feel comfortable doing, because the storage has just been upgraded once again from 3,000 to 3,500. So I really, really, really hope that you didn't get rid of shit just to make room for GoFest.
Oh no, I got rid of one Delibird.
See?
Joking. I did not get rid of any Delibird.
Oh my god. How many Delibirds do you still have in inventory?
I have 71.
Oh my god, that's such a commitment, man.
Which means I have deleted a couple. I don't know which ones I deleted, but
Jeez.
Probably going back and looking through the stats and seeing like which.
Yeah, we're going to skip Willow's Almanac this week just because of time, but we do have a couple listener emails. Adam, you want to run through this first one, which is so great?
This one's coming in from Mitch. What the fuck is up, Adam and Ken? Appreciate all of your work you put into the podcast. I look forward every week to listening in, and I expect big things from both of y'all for GoFest. Shiny fucking vibes, all.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right, look, I got to say, this is a legit email right here. It's short. It's to the point. He uses profanity. His name is Cook's Gravy, and then he puts his real name, Mitch, in parentheses, and he's like, what the fuck is up? And he's like, shiny fucking vibes. I love it, dude. Great fucking email. So we got a couple other emails here, but Pidgey Grabba also wrote in, and Pidgey Grabba wrote a fucking novel. So I'm not going to read it on the air because it's fucking like 27 pages long. But he was talking about burnout with the game and how everything is getting very competitive, and how he was feeling weird because everything has gone so competitive, and that doesn't necessarily vibe with his style of playing, especially in quarantine. You made a lot of great points. Pidgey, thank you for writing in. It's just a super long email, so I don't want to cover it here now. But if anyone else is feeling burnout or feeling, anything like that, let us know so we can iterate.
Well, I'm definitely feeling it with PvP. Like I enjoy PvP, but I'm not as invested as like I could be. And it is because like, I battle a bunch, and then it's like, I get up there and I just start losing a bunch. And then it's like, all right.
Yeah. Well, at least the battle till you win is going away. So
yeah. So hopefully that'll make a difference.
Yeah. Well, there was another issue where the number one person on the leaderboard once again got there by shady means, not cheating. He just used an exploit. He used that modifier to tank his battles down so deeply that he ended up having about 200 to 250 battles more than he should have if he had just done 5 battles per set. But because he was losing and losing and losing, he was able to get to rank 1 with having over 250 battles more than what he should have. Because he hit that modifier, and he put a post on Reddit and explained it. He goes, this is just the game. This is the modifier. It's in the fucking game. He tanked all the way down. He goes, it was brutal getting there. Queue times were super long. He was like, he would end up facing other people that were tanking as well. So it's like they're trying to lose. He's trying to lose. He's trying to leave the match before the other person is so he can get credited for the loss. They're leaving faster than he can. It's like, it's such a fucked up, broken. Yeah, totally fucked up. So he was number 1 on the leaderboard and was like, he's got 1,800 battles. Like that should not be correct. But yeah, that's a whole nother story. But we've got a couple other emails here. I'll run through these really quick. We've got, let's see, this one says, hey, Ken and Adam, thank you for sharing my voicemail. Oh, this is last week we had Matty G write in about how he got fucked with his Shadow Suicune, where he ended up, as soon as like the posts went up saying that Giovanni was back, he did his Giovanni, and it ended up being another Shadow Entei. And remember, we were confused. We were like, well, wait a second. Is he going to be able to get another Rocket Radar, Super Rocket Radar, and then encounter Giovanni again and get his Suicune? So he wrote in to follow up, and he goes, yes, I am really fucked. I now have 2 Shadow Entei, and I'm salty as fuck. Says, so as you can see below, I've been trying to get Niantic to commit to anything for almost a week now. I really hate this position because I don't like to complain to Niantic, and Niantic does a lot to make the game great. Good perspective. He says, I appreciate all you do for the community. I'm at a loss here. Thanks for letting me vent. He goes, oh, and I made it through the whole email without misspelling the name of a Pokemon, which is hilarious. So he attaches his whole conversation that he's had with Niantic support, saying, like, this is fucked up. You put out a blog post saying that Suicune was here. So he goes, he had his rocket, radar ready to go. He does it, and it's Entei. And then after he did that, they put up the tweet saying, trainers, just so you know, up until this date, it's going to be Entei. After this date, it's going to be Suicune. He had already done it. So it's like they should have put that tweet out prior. And so he goes back and forth with Niantic Help saying, like, look, this is fucked up. I want my rocket radar back. Make my Entei a Suicune. This is going to fuck me. And, Niantic Help is not the most human of customer service accounts. So he ended up getting just like lots of canned messages and lots of like really dry, like, sorry to hear that, trainer. There's nothing we could do, pretty much. And they said there's really nothing you could do because they made a post about it. And he's trying to plead with them saying, you made a post about it, but the post came after the fact. You had already put in the in-game news that Suicune was here. So I totally feel you on this, man. I hate that shit. And I know that it would burn my fucking ass so bad knowing that there's going to be
my
a
drive
gap.
would just be at an all-time low if that happened to me.
You can't trade for it. It's like, what's he going to get, a purified Suicune, and someone's going to be willing to give that up? Probably not. So, dude, I fucking feel your pain completely. Then we get a text message on our Google Voice from Daniel Lim. He says, Daniel Lim, huge fan here, longtime listener to the podcast. I had the same issue with Shadow Zapdos. I completed my Zapdos quest on the last day and encountered Moltres. Also, I have no idea why I have 2 Shadow Entei. Also, keep up the amazing podcast. I look forward to it every week. I hate grinding without you guys. Thank you so much, Daniel, for writing in. So he got fucked on his Zapdos, and he's got the 2 Shadow Entei. So he's got no Moltres, no Suicune. So this doesn't seem that isolated. So anyone else out there that's experiencing this, please let us know. I'd really love to push this feedback up to Niantic, like why this is happening. This shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's bogus.
Like there should be a hard cutoff of if you can get the next Super Rocket Radar, you should get the next Pokemon. Like there shouldn't be an overlap. Because now there's holes in this Pokedex for Shadows. Like, that sucks. That really, really, really sucks. So, I definitely feel his pain on that, like, wholeheartedly. But, Adam, we got through everything. We got a little time now. I thought this was going to take a lot longer than it actually did. So, let's just shoot the shit a little bit, man. How you been? And what are you most excited for GoFest? What are your plans, first of all?
My plans... We kind of talked back and forth. So I thought that maybe you were coming up. I was going down somewhere to Boston. It didn't really pan out as the podcast unfolds. So I'm trying to think, like, obviously I want to go out. I want to do something, but I also don't want to be surrounded by hundreds of people, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Now, I don't necessarily need Pokestops like right by me, so I was thinking possibly go up to Northwood Meadows in Northwood, New Hampshire. It's like this big giant lake, and you just kind of like walk around the whole thing. It's a beautiful walk, tons of scenery, tons of great spots for pictures. I'm thinking that's where I want to go, at least for day one.
How's your inventory looking Pokeball wise? Like, are you okay?
Around 1,000 for regular Pokeballs and 300 for Great and Ultra.
Okay, so you're good.
Yeah, so I don't necessarily need Pokestops, like I said, and like obviously I'll get some on the way and on the way home. So it's like obviously
the whole 200 gift thing too. It's it's gonna be huge.
And I don't necessarily need to, like, I don't know. I just know that it would be a nice place to be, but it's a weekend. Sure. It'll be nice. So I don't know how busy it'll be. That's the only thing I'm kind of weary about.
Yeah.
Especially if other trainers have the same idea. Like, let's go into the woods.
The fucking Jersey Shore, man, has been absolutely out of control. The traffic has been fucking nuts. The beaches, like, they're literally having to close the beaches down because they're overcrowded and, like, at capacity because of their distancing regulations. So it's like they're shutting down beaches, but then you have all these tourists that are coming and they have nowhere to go. They're like, the fuck do you mean? I just drove from Connecticut or from New York to come to the beach, and now I can't go to the beach. And it's like, where the fuck do we go? So it's just been absolutely insane here at the shore. But I'm going to have a pretty busy day, and I'll be a zombie the whole weekend, so it's going to be very interesting. But I will be playing in Red Bank on foot. It's supposed to be 82 degrees and partly cloudy both days. Very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. I hope it's a lot cloudy and 82 degrees because I'm tired of the fucking sun.
Even if there's a chance of sprinkles.
There's a 10% chance. 10%.
Yeah, see, that's a good chance. I like that.
I could deal.
Because even if it does sprinkle, at least it keeps it cool a little bit.
And I hope there's like a nice like breeze off the water, because it's just playing in the heat, man. Gastly Community Day was brutal. It was fucking brutal. Like I saw Gary from New Jersey Go Battle League. He picked up the Sorcerer's Cup pins from Sylph, so he had pins to give me. And I'm like, dude, are you playing today? Like, what are you doing for gas? He's like, I ain't walking in this shit. So he like texts me. I'm like, well, I'm in Red Bank, let me know when you get here. And he texts me. He's like, all right, where are you at? I want to give you your pin. I'm like, oh, I'm walking over here. He goes, you're fucking walking in this? He's like, you're fucking nuts. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it was hot, dude. It was fucking hot. And it's like, even on the water in Red Bank, still, it was 99 degrees. I was like, yo, this is fucking insane. This is absolutely insane.
That's too hot.
Yeah, but no, 82 and partly cloudy, give me that shit. So I'll be in Red Bank.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice, so.
Maybe Saturday I'll do Red Bank, Sunday I'll do somewhere new. I don't know. It's just I am a little concerned on Pokeballs. I have to go restock. Right now I'm sitting on about 300, 400 Pokeballs, something like that. No Great Balls. And I've got 1,100 Ultra Balls. So I'm good there. I'm just concerned about the regular Pokeballs for regular catches. I mean, I could always dip into the Ultra Ball thing. I don't know. I'm probably okay. But so many people bitching online about Pokeballs. Like the buddies aren't bringing you 50 Pokeballs every half an hour. Just the fact that people are getting like bitchy about this, and it's like, yo, we've known about this event for fucking 2 months.
Yeah, like, it's like I've been catching everything.
Yeah, but like prepare.
And I'm at now, I had over 1,000 Pokeballs, kind of like earlier today, and like now I'm at like 990, and it's like I still got gifts from now. Like it just rolled over to midnight. Like
balances
I can open 20 more gifts and get hundreds of more Pokeballs.
Yeah, I just think that people are overreacting with it, but I'm not in their shoes. So, but you probably should have, if you're running out of Pokeballs and you're concerned enough to get upset with Niantic for not providing you with Pokeballs, then you should have just started prepping for GoFest sooner. Because it's like, even if you could only get out once or twice a week, it's like, you got to hold on to your shit. Don't be fucking spending it all willy-nilly or whatever. You gotta hold on to that so you can be prepared for the event.
Yeah, and you better be doing curveballs and using berries and all that stuff to secure the catch instead of just throwing it straight toss and hoping that it catches it.
Well, I'm really excited. The line. I'm excited about the storage increase up to 3,500. This is huge because I have been transferring legendaries, but I have not dipped into transferring shinies. So now I can like breathe a little bit. I was able to get like I call it my fighting weight. Like I can get my fighting weight down to about 2,600 Pokemon. So now that with the new upgrade, that'll give me 900 spaces. I can deal with that. So that way I can grind for a couple hours, clear out the 900 and, be on my day. Because if the spawns are going to be, and incense is going to be, increased effectiveness. So if the spawns are going to be anything like a spotlight hour, I'm going to be able to, I'm going to hit the fucking catch cap. Like I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. So we'll have to see how the spawn density works. But I don't know, man.
I'm
think
excited.
we did it. I think that's a show. I'm really fucking excited. I can't wait to play. I can't wait to record next week after our experiences. It's gonna be awesome, man. I'm really excited. I think that they absolutely nailed it with releasing the new Pokemon. The virtual team lounge is going to be a blast. Seeing Ryan Johnson like in the Pokemon space, it's just really cool. Very, very, very cool shit happening. Make sure you check out the virtual lounge for the full schedule. I know Zoe and Trainer Tips and a bunch of international creators are going to have videos in there. G2G.media is doing a kids story time where she reads a fucking story for your kids. It's like, yes, so cool. She's
and
such
I
a
might
mom.
have some cameos in like just random spots, and
There might be some lured up cameos, you know, throughout.
And,
I'm really excited. And make sure that if you're posting on Twitter or Instagram, use the hashtag Pokemon Go Fest 2020. So that'll be the official hashtag on social. And you might even see some social feed pictures push through in the virtual team lounge. So definitely check that out. But Adam, I truly think that that's a show.
I think that's a show. Get out there,
hyped, man.
Tag us in your pictures or whatever. We want to hang out. So
I think that's a show.
That's a show.
That's tag us in your pictures. I don't know. I'm fucking excited, man. I'm at a loss for words. It's gonna be so.
Just
good.
lure up the stops. Keep it lured up. That's all I'm saying.
Lure up the stops. Lure them up. Lure
Lured
up the
up.
stops. All right, keep training trainers. Have a good time at GoFest. Stay safe.
GoFest
Socially
hype.
distance.
Fucking
If you're around
shinies.
people, wear a fucking mask. Stay hydrated. Have fun. Be safe. We'll see you next week.